I am California of the past.
I
I
am
am
California of the past.
I
I am
am
California of the past.
This film is about the history of baseball in Alameda parks.
Baseball was and still is important in Alameda. For Little League, kids in Alameda could sign up at their local park and compete against other parks in the park leagues. Some parks didn't even have grass or dirt, but they still played on hard cement. There were 11 parks, and each park had a park director who also coached the baseball teams. Here are the parks in no specific order.
Washington Park opened in 1909 and their team names were the Pirates and Buccaneers, and they had 2 baseball diamonds.
Cruzy opened in 1943. The teams were the Colts and Mustangs. They had 4 diamonds.
Buena Vista opened in 1976. Their team mascots were the Rams. They had 1 diamond. Franklin opened in 1923. Their team mascots were the Eagles, Hawks, and Phillies. They had 1 baseball diamond.
Riddler opened in 1963 and their team names were the Wildcats, Bobcats, and Wild Kittens. They had 1 baseball diamond, and in 1980 they added another 1.
Okay, there's Gondor right there. Longfellow opened in 1941. The team was the Tigers, and they didn't have any diamonds.
Edison opened in 1935. The teams were the Indians and Warriors. They had no diamonds, just a blacktop at Edison School.
Lincoln Park opened the earliest in 1909. They have 1 diamond, and their team name are the Lions, the Cubs, and the Dodgers.
McKinley opened in 1909 and their team name were the Bears. They had no baseball diamond.
Mastic's teams were the Raiders and Rams, and they didn't have any diamonds.
Godfrey opened in 1943. Their team mascots were the Gophers and Rodents. They had 1 baseball diamond.
Woodstock opened in 1957 and their team names were the Seals Dolphins. They had 1 baseball diamond.
Another team that was part of the league but not part of ARPD was the Alameda Boys Club. They were located behind Haight School and had 1 baseball diamond.
Each team also had their own colored t-shirts that was different every year. It was also very exciting for the kids to know what their colors would be. ARPD stands for Alameda Recreation and Parks Department.
My dad played for all 4 divisions and played for Edison and Longfellow.
I played Bantams for Edison Park. I played Pee-wees for Edison, and then I went to Longfellow, and I played for Longfellow in a little bit of Pee-wees, I guess, and Midget and Little Coast Leagues. The park director was Albert Pondock. He was awesome as a coach. Yeah.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how fun do you think it was in the park leagues and why?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would have to definitely say something really high, like a 9 or a 10, because it was so fun for us. We went to the park and played baseball. Like, it was addicting. It was something that we just did. I guess it was different back then, way back in the day. But that's what we did, and so it was really fun for me, so I have to give it a 9 or a 10.
Your parents support you in your games.
Oh, they totally supported me, and that's what made it so special, because when I'd go to my games, they would always be there. My dad was a coach for a lot of the teams. And I had a brother, and we played together. He was only 2 years older than me, so my whole family kind of evolved around baseball, and so baseball was very big. I love it.
There were different leagues for children of all genders to play. The ages for the different leagues went from first grade all the way to 8th grade. First and second graders played in bantams, and they hit a rubber ball off a tee. Third and fourth graders played in peewees, and they pitched to each other with rubber balls. Midgets was the name of the league for 5th and 6th graders. And Little Coast was the name of the league for 7th and 8th graders.
Tiny Mites was a league for the girls.
Past players of the Alameda Recreation and Park Department's baseball program include Dontrell Willis, Willie Stargell, Tommy Harper, Curtel Motton, and Chris Fire.
The championships were held every year at Washington Park. It was very exciting.
Another park that does not have a field anymore is Estuary Park, who had one field and were called the Rams and the Yankees. It is located in the west end of Alameda near the old Navy housing. Here are a few memories of Estuary Park. Sam Huey said, "Estuary Park wasn't really a park. Adjacent to John Muir School, the field was equal parts of dirt and rocks. The shop building helped form the third base line, which went on forever. If you hit a fly to deep right field, you might be lucky enough to bounce one off the New Island Market." And Jim Battersby said, "Terry Thielen and I also played on the 1957 or 58 Police League champs sponsored by Alameda Sporting Goods. We beat Estuary, who had Stargell, Muton, and Harper. They had no pitching, so we essentially outscored them and helped them to a few runs to win it." Tim Garvin of the Franklin Eagles said, "I remember Willie Stargell giving me an intentional pass because he was laughing at how small I was. It was harder pitching to me than Ricky Henderson. Strike zone of about 10 inches.
In conclusion, the Alameda Parks provided a great opportunity for kids to learn and play baseball with other Alameda kids. They learned skills, sportsmanship, and competition between different parts of town. They also built friendships and learned to love and respect the game of baseball.
Thanks for watching.